Hi everyone, so today I am painting my 3D printed Fender. If that interests you, keep watching. So I've been sanding the Fender by hand and I cannot do it anymore. My hands are hurting, my arms are hurting. I decided to go get my husband's sander to finish. The only thing that I need to be careful is not to burn a spot, so I need to move all the time. So we'll see what this will do, but I can't, I'm too tired now. So I give up the hand sanding, so let's go. The first step has been done. I'm gonna now put some filler in different areas where the holes are too big for me to sand. So I'm gonna put that and then sand it with higher number of sandpaper to make it smooth. And then I'm gonna be able to spray paint the Fender. The reason I didn't remove the Fender from the board is because I'm lazy. It's because my board is badgered and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to redo it. And it's because I would need to unplug the battery Fender, so open my board to do that, and I didn't feel like removing all the screws. And so what I did is I just unscrewed the Fender, and I'm gonna put a tarp under the Fender to protect the board. So, but it would have been much easier if I had done that before installing the battery Fender on top of the board. But now here we are. So let's start. I'm gonna clean it first with water and then put some filler in the crease that I can't sand. So I'm just gonna use my my fingers for that. So I'll be using this one. I'll try with the silicone brush because I feel like my fingers just go inside the hole and not feeling it. You're so wild. I'm not gonna fight it. Hypnotized. Stuck inside my mind because why with filler is just because that's what they recommended on a couple of videos that I watched on how to paint a 3D printed object. You can see the whole, like the dent. So I need to fill that up so when I'll sand it again, it will be a smoother surface. So I'm just gonna do the big dent, not the smaller one, because I think the paint will fill that since I'm going to put like a black coat and then my color coat on top. Let it dry now. I'm back. Now I will sand the filler that I used. I let it dry for about 10 minutes. That's what was suggested on the package, and it's very dry. What I like about that one is because it's paintable and it's waterproof. So let's go ahead and sand this and see if I need to add more. I'll use another piece. So for this first sand, I use a 80 grit sandpaper.
My love, I lose my head because of you, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. My love, I lose my...
It was easier to apply with my silicone brush than my fingers, so if you have something that you can use to apply it, it's easier. So after sanding, here seems to be all right. Here I think I'll add some more a little bit here. Here's look fine. Here I'm gonna add some more here. I feel it's not, there's still like dent, and a little bit here too that I need to add some more. So let's go ahead and do that. That's what it looks like. It looks like glue actually. Well, it is glue with wood in it. That's why it's called wood filler. Ah, not on the bottom. All right, let's wait 10 minutes at least. I'll use the 220 grit sandpaper to finish sanding the fender before I go on and spray paint it.
Close to mine, you gotta be such a mystery for me. Blow my mind, I just can't deny. Replay in my mind of you, things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you. You're gonna ruin my reputation, I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna ruin my reputation, I'm not gonna hide. You go free, I love everything but because you're gonna ruin my reputation.
I'm done prepping the battery fender, so I'm gonna go outside to paint it. But before I paint it, I don't want to take the fender off the board. I'm gonna use a paint sheet over the board so I can protect the board from the spray paint. So there's two paint, well actually three. There's two paint that I'm gonna use. First I'm gonna use a flat black. This is what I had left from another project I did, so I'm gonna start with that one to cover the purple. And then what I'm gonna do is I chose a purple sparkly paint that I'm gonna put on top of the black paint, and then I'm gonna put some clear coat on it, some varnish to protect the paint. I'm gonna put, I think, at least 3 coats of varnish. So that's where I'm at. My voltmeter here and my power button here forgot to do that inside. The black is done. I don't think I missed any section, any spots. I wanted to put black underneath just in case we would see the purple fender under the sparkly purple paint. So we'll let that dry. It says to let it dry between 2 to 4 hours in between, and then I'm gonna come with the purple paint to put on top, and then I'll let it dry for at least 24 hours to put the clear coat on top. Alright, so on with the sparkly paint. Good chance I did put a black first coat, because this is just glitter with like a clear varnish. Wow. I thought it was purple. I thought it was like that. Purple with sparkly thing, glitters. Oh boy. Okay, but that looks good. Okay, so good chance I had put like this black first coat on it, because I think I have enough glitter. It says it will be ready to handle in an hour, so in an hour I'll come back and spray some varnish on it and let it dry. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, then put another coat and let it dry for at least 24 hours before putting the third coat on it. Alright, so now we'll put the clear. I'll do 2 coats tonight, and tomorrow, I think tomorrow I'll do 2 other coats. I've put 5 clear coat on my paint, so today I'm going to remove the sheet, the protection sheet, and fix the fender to my board and wait another 24 hours before being able to ride it. So let's do that. I missed the spot right there. I am done. Now I just need to wait another 24 hours to be able to use it. I missed some spot on this side, here and here, so what I think I'll do is I'll do a touch up with the brush. But I think it looks pretty good. I think I prefer that than the vinyl wrap that I had done previously. So there it is. Next, we'll ride it. So I've been suggested that after the clear coat, the varnish that I put on was dry, and it's been like a 72 hours period, to add this on top of it to protect the paint from scratching. So it's a ceramic spray coating, usually put on cars. I've been told that it is a good product to protect the paint of the one wheel, so I'll just add that on top. And then I'll go ride. So to use the product, following the instruction in the back, you need a soft microfiber towel or suitable application. So you need two. You need one to spread the product and the other one to thoroughly buff the surface. So that's what I'll do. I have to say that it doesn't smell very good. The microfiber rag is sticking to my grip tape. And you need to wait a couple of minutes so the product can bond to the surface. So I'm not gonna wipe it right away. And you can add more coat every 24 hours. So wait a couple of minutes, because it says to wait a couple of minutes for the coating to bond to the surface. Okay, so let's wait a couple of minutes. Alright, so it's been a couple of minutes, and it says now to, with a separate clean microfiber towel, thoroughly buff the surface until perfectly clean and clear. So I'm gonna use a clean microfiber and I'm gonna buff it, because I can see some white. I don't know if you can see it. It's like cloudy. Anyway, so I'll buff it. Ooh, it does give a good result. So it does give like a shininess to it, like a kind of a wax texture. Very nice. I'll probably put another coat, maybe two, just to make sure. But it does give like this waxy look. I like it. Thank you for that recommendation. Alright, then I'll wait 24 hours before putting another one.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you are colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came? Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter what they say? And we'll shout it out, louder, prouder. Ain't no one gonna hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful, just the way we are. Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high. And you're stronger, much stronger than they will ever be. Don't you know that you're
Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it was helpful. Enjoy the ride and have fun. See ya.
That's the way we are.